Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel then please smash that subscribe button now, and we are just 13 away from the 1k mark. So if you're new, please press that subscribe button. So the films that we are going to be discussing today, it is another comparative analysis. This time it is between a Telugu film Godfather and the Malayalam film Lucifer. Now Godfather, I know, had released some time back in a theater and I missed watching it. Not that I regret it one bit, but it was an official adaptation of the Malayalam film Lucifer, and there are many films that have been adapted from Malayalam cinema, this time from the Telugu film industry. Now, Lucifer, I must admit, I hadn't watched it long back. In fact, I just watched it days before the theatrical release of Godfather, and I really found the narrative style to be cerebral and layered with a strong sense of characterization that was there. And that was something that was the driving force for me to, for the something that I was looking forward to watching in the Telugu film Godfather, despite a theatrical trailer that was over the top. I mean, I knew somewhere in my heart that this is going to be over the top, but would it be able to keep all those core features of the original impact intact? So that was something that I was really looking forward to. So then, does Godfather manage to impress? Here we go. So in case you haven't watched the original Lucifer, Godfather is actually a story of a mysterious man who stakes his claim to the throne after the death of a political leader. Now, this is the same basic story of Lucifer, except that it is diluted, it is simplified, and it also, I think it's over the top. It's absolutely over the top. It caters to the front benchers. It is a mass masala entertainer in every sense of the word, and that may not be the best thing for this film. The screenplay of 150 minutes was much lesser than the screen time of Lucifer. Lucifer was almost a 3 hour film. It was to be precise, it was 172 minutes, and that was a worrying factor for me in a very big sense. And all my worries came true right within the first few minutes of Godfather. So if you watch the original, and I know many of my audience whom I am catering to has watched the original, you would there was this sense of build up that was there. If you remember in Lucifer, there was a slow build up with a slow sense of the world building that was there, with a layered and textured storytelling technique, with every character that was gray. Every character that was introduced was gray. Here though, I don't know what the rush was. It was just, there was no build up whatsoever. There was very little build up, almost no build up, and it just seemed like the makers were in a rush. And as a result, there were many scenes that were there that were haphazard, and they seemed disconnected to one another. So the texture that was there, the texture that and the nuance that uh, a political drama needed, and a political drama does need some element of nuance, to get that texture of the drama. That wasn't there in this case, and this was ridiculous in my opinion. It was really bad. um, I felt, okay, if you are going to progress, let's see how the characters are. But the conviction wasn't there at all in Godfather. There was no conviction at all in the screenplay. In fact, major chunks of the subplots were all, taken away. They were edited off for some reason. Before that, yes, if you haven't watched Lucifer, and if you would tend to watch Godfather, there is a chance that you may like the story. But for someone like me, who has watched the original, it just did not work. Nowhere was it close. It did not work in every sense of the word. One of the reasons, was the over the top and caricaturish nature of the screenplay. Like, it was designed for the fans of Chiranjeevi, I would say. It was designed for the front benchers that was there, which I felt personally, oh, this wasn't the script for that, you know. This wasn't the script to, to showcase as a mass masala entertainer. It is a political drama at the end of the day. And that is something that was interesting in Lucifer. Now, you would argue, there would be a certain section of the audience who would argue, Farhad, Lucifer also had the masala entries that is there. It is the most commercial film of Malayalam film that you would ever see. I would agree to that argument, but there was a nature to it. The characters were so well established. The nature of the drama was a slow build up. It was cerebral, it was nuanced, and it did give that flavor, of every scene was, peeling off a layer. But here, everything was so obvious. It was so obvious. In fact, some of the characters are also, ridiculous. For example, if you remember in the original Lucifer, the character of Tovino Thomas, he was so endearing, and I still remember that speech that he made on the stage. That changed the mood of the drama almost instantly. Here, that character is absolutely snipped off in the story itself. So, it is probably to give the character of Nayanthara a little more screen space and a little more meatier role, and to establish the bond between Nayanthara and Chiranjeevi a little more. But that bond was anyway, you were going to establish it, right? Why did you need to, remove a character that was a vital cog in that screenplay? I mean, that is a ridiculous creative decision. And another weird and another ridiculous decision is casting Salman Khan in the role of Prithviraj Sukumaran. I mean, that was absolutely laughable in every sense of the word. I am sorry. Fun fact, I'm wearing a Being Human t-shirt, but that doesn't stop me from criticizing something that is bad. I'm sorry, I have to say it. So if you remember in the original Lucifer, the character of Prithviraj Sukumaran, I think it came out of nowhere. It was a surprise guest role, and no matter how big a star Prithviraj is, but in this film, he was true to his character, and the covert operations that were carried out by him, that was something that was really, intriguing to watch. It was entertaining as well. Here, I mean, it was borderline laughable. How can you? I mean, I don't know what the makers wanted. It was Bhai who was coming on the bike and he was launching rockets from the bike. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious that he was doing that, and the VFX was so bad in those scenes. The background at the back, I mean, that was ridiculous. I'm sorry, there's no explanation. Was he a spy? Why was he doing that? And I was at absolute loss of words. Coming to the final act, if you can make it till the final act, and it takes a lot out of me, but yeah, the final act again seemed like a video game, with Chiranjeevi and Salman Khan absolutely going bonkers and, firing bullets for fun and killing everyone against the backdrop of a song which was so sleazy that it made absolutely no sense at all. Yeah, fans of, Bhai and fans of Chiranjeevi would, lap it up, and they will like the energy that was there, the mass masala entertainer that is there. But what about the story? What about the screenplay? That is an absolute royal mess in The Godfather. So I'm sorry if any fans are getting hurt, but this is exactly what I felt. I cannot mince my words. I will call spade a spade. Coming to the technical aspects, I think the dialogues are massy, and if mass is your thing, then yeah, sure, you would like it. The music is pretty bad, pretty bad, and it made absolutely no sense in the way the songs were, inserted in the drama. I think that was absolutely not at all. Not even the last song, which by the way was also there in Lucifer. That was one thing that I also did not like in Lucifer, that against the backdrop of a song, people are just going out, but the covert operation was fun in that final scene. Here it is a video game and you get the gist, I guess. BGM here is good here, and BGM definitely enhances some of the action set pieces that are there. To be fair, the BGM did make a mark, absolutely did make a mark here by Thaman, I think it is. The action set pieces are, yeah, they are pretty okay, pretty good here. Director Mohan Raja, oh man, he's made a career out of himself by, repeatedly remaking films, and this is another one to his list. And this is a disaster, absolute disaster. It made no sense. This was not the script to, to unleash your mass masala commercial entertainers. You have certain scripts for that, not a political drama. Please, please, not a political drama. And so the director just misses the mark. Yeah, let's put it that way. The VFX is very bad. Performances, I felt the performances again do not exude much of confidence, I would say. One character to note, one instance that I can give is the character of Murli Sharma. It was originally portrayed by Sai Kumar, if I'm not wrong with the name, Sai Kumar. And it had that, restraint to that character. But here, it was an absolute caricature with his protruding teeth and all. It was ridiculously bad. I mean, this was no way to even interpret the character the way it was. It it was fun. I was just laughing at its matlab, it was silliness, unintentionally funny. Then Tara is decent, but you could not replace Manju Warrior in that role. I mean, that was, she really expressed so well without saying much in that role. And Manju Warrior, I think, did a great job in that Lucifer. Um, Satya Dev, I think he did a good job here. Satya Dev was one shining star in this film. I think he did a pretty good job here. Although I did feel that the calculativeness of Vivek Oberoi in the original, that was something else, and that was something that was, absolutely. I absolutely enjoyed Vivek's performance in that. Salman Khan is Salman Khan. He just sleepwalks through the movie. He's just probably having fun. Let's put it this way: he's probably having fun and killing all the bad guys, and just Bhai being Bhai. I did not see his character. I don't honestly. I just forgot his character name as well, but. He was Salman Khan in the film also, I would think. And it's just absolutely Bhai being Bhai, just walking through every single role that he's done in recent times. This is one more addition to his filmography there. Chiranjeevi, I think, did a good job here. But I think it is time that he needs to rejig and re-look at the formula. The formulaic films aren't working, and I think you should take inspiration from Mammootty, who's doing some of the finest work, I would think, for an actor his age, followed by Mohanlal. I think Mohanlal relatively also is doing a better job as compared to Chiranjeevi. So although he was good here, but the formula isn't working. He needs to really look at it and just avoid remakes. It just doesn't add anything new to it. Not even the theatrical experience. The audience will not accept it, absolutely not. So then Godfather is almost like Lucifer on steroids. And it is absolutely a joke. You can just skip it in a heartbeat. Lucifer is definitely a far better film than Godfather. If you still intend to watch it, Godfather is on Netflix, Lucifer is on Amazon Prime. So then let me know your thoughts on the film, and what did you make of it? If you watched both of them or one of them, comment whatever you think about these films. Leave a like. If liking this video, then please do leave a like. It helps a small creator like me, and it helps to add it to the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. We are just 13 away from the first big landmark of the channel, so subscribe, press the bell icon as well. If you'd like to read my full review of Godfather, then it is on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Letterboxd. Instagram also, I think I'm 13 away from the 1K mark, 1K followers, so leave a follow there. No harm. Twitter, one short of 200. So these are all the landmarks that are there in my social media. Let's see which gets to it first. Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram? I think it is YouTube, but then you let me know. And so then I'm going to again see you probably tomorrow with this time a Tamil film. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then. So then until next time, thank you so much.